everyone, welcome back. It has been way too long. Yeah, like Effect said in the chat, it has been like over a year. It's been crazy. But we are streaming again, finally. We're not doing Geometry Dash today. Instead, I am doing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I'm sure most of you have heard about this game. It's been a pretty big game recently. But I decided to play this one because I'm studying for my IFR right now. So I'm actually doing flight training in real life. So I've been addicted to that, and I figured, hey, let's stream some of the stuff I'm doing in Microsoft Flight Simulator in real life and put it on my YouTube. So that's why we are here today. William, howdy, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, it's been a while. War Boy, thank you for coming. And of course, Arctic Effect, long time no see. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Absolute party here. Alright, so the plan for today is we're going to depart Oakland here. Oakland International Airport, Oakland City. And we're going to fly to Dallas, Fort Worth in the Cessna Citation Longitude. So let's get a cool look at this plane here. Got my Microsoft Flight Simulator library here. You can see it in the bottom left. Here, I'll make it bigger for you guys. There you go. We'll add some desktop audio. Sweet. So here's our plane. Nice little biz jet here. So we're going to start this up, and we are going to get this underway. We're also flying with I guess it's an add-on mod, or I guess it's a network. It's called Vatsim, so it's actual air traffic controller trainees that are going to be controlling us today. So it's going to make this experience a whole lot more interesting. So let's get this started and see what we can do. We'll hide the yoke here, and we'll start the batteries up. There we go. Batteries on. And we'll get the APU started as well. There we go. APU should be coming on. APU is increasing. And we'll just put out some lights here so people know that we are indeed alive. Still rocking the moon pillow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Effect. Alright, so there's Oakland. That's where we're at right now. TOS system test. Okay, cool. We're on the west side of the airport. Let's get everything configured here. We're going to need to get the weather here. And so airports usually have this thing called ATIS. And that is Automated Weather System. So we're going to plug that in. I wrote down the frequency. It's 125.850. Nice. So we should be able to tune into that. Normally it takes a couple seconds with ATIS. Sometimes I don't even get it. We'll see if we'll get lucky and get it. Otherwise, I'll just have to go to my third-party application and plug it in. Next up, we'll put the tower frequency down. Tower frequency 1, 2, 3. Enter. Cool. Nice. Alright, so we're going to listen for a few more seconds. Hopefully that comes up. If it doesn't, then we might need to configure a few things. And the flight plan I filed has us following the MUD 3 departure. So we'll get that down here. Oh, we need to get the airports down first. So flight plan, add origin. We're departing from Oakland here. KOKC. It's a whole lot of programming at the start, but once you get it down, it's a lot of fun. Okay, so Oakland to Dallas Fort Worth, cool. Flight plan's working. So for the procedure, we can now plug in some departures here. That lightning is just going away outside. There it is, the Mood 3 departure. And we're doing the Moose transition. We'll load that up. Arrival, we're going to expect the... I don't even know how to pronounce this. It starts with a V here. I think I see it. Yeah, it's this thing right here. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that. And then the transition, there it is, rupical, I guess. I guess, something like that. Nice. So that should be good for our flight plan now. That's what I'm expecting, but they could give us something completely different. Let's see if you have any more people in the stream. Garmin, lol, yes, it is the Garmin. This is, I think the Garmin 3000? I'm not too sure. I've only used the Garmin 1000 in real life on the Cessnas and Diamond Stars. So, just kind of figuring my way about this here. Looks like we're not going to pick up the weather, so unfortunately I gotta go off screen and get that. It's information mic. Let's see here. Set statute mouse visibility. What's the altimeter? 3007. 3007 for the altimeter. The winds are 170, 15 knots. We got 15 knot wind. Don't need to do the altitude yet. That's what I'm looking for. 3007. Nice. Alright, so we'll contact tower here. Oakland Tower, radio check.
Last station, call 5x5.
Alright, we have the tower, and he is working, so that is great. I think that's all we can really do right now. So, I'm going to call up tower and get our IFR clears, because we are flying IFR today. Just writing a few things here on the scratch pad that I've got going. There's a lot to take in. And Oakland Tower, this is Citation Longitude November 10 Golf Alpha November, looking to pick up IFR. We are Golf Alpha November. I accidentally filed that way. I'm going to change it to this.
10 Golf Alpha November, you are cleared to the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport via the Muddy 3 departure. Moose transition, then as filed, maintain 5,000. Expect 3000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure will be 124.6, squawk 6205.
3000. Alright, that's our clearance. We'll call him up again. Alright, longitude November 10 Golf Alpha November, clear to the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport via the Moody 3 departure, Moose transition, then as filed, climb to 5,000, expect 13,000 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 124.6 and squawk 6205.
010 Golf Alpha November, read back correct, expect runway 17 right for departure, call for taxi.
We'll expect 17 right and we'll call when we're ready, Golf Alpha November. Alright, we got our departure clearance.
American 657 is also.
Let's get it all plugged in. Alright.
We have.
Frequency 124.6.
American 657 cleared to the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport via the Muddy 3 departure.
Oh, he's going to.
Maintain 5,000, expect flight.
He's going to the same place as we are.
0 minutes after departure.
Alright, we're going to squawk
6205.
6205. Wow, that's a very similar flight that he's doing with us.
627 is clear to the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport.
Climbing up to 5,000.
Then Muddy. Maintain 5,000, expect 23010 minutes after departure. Frequency is on 124.6 and squawk 6206.
Back to 657, Muddy 3, otherwise read back correct, expect runway 17 right for departure.
Muddy 3, 5,000, 13,000, departure
Roger,
frequency, got
right.
that.
You're 27 right for departure.
And
17 right.
what do I need to do next? I need to put this on nav. Vertical speed, gotta go up. This thing is a rocket ship, so we're gonna climb at even 2,000's a little shallow normally. Should be fine for now. Also, we should be good to start our engine, so we'll get that going here. Here we go.
Oklahoma City ground, good day.
I think you're supposed to start the right engine first, but we'll start the left engine because why not?
Requesting IFR down to DFW.
We'll set up our PFD here.
Airport via the Muddy 3 departure. Muddy. Maintain 5,000.
I like the VR and VYs on. That's our rotate and best climb.
Departure bid 124.6.
Minimums, we're not going to do that yet. PFD settings, I like to do wind option number 2. And that should be good.
DFW via the Muddy departure. Expect go to 5,000.
And our inch is starting up when we get to 60% on this number right here. The engine is stabilized. We should be good to go.
American 2627, read back correct, expect runway 17
And then we can start our right engine.
expect 17 right, American 26,
Yeah, I got the alternator on. I did. Good job to me. Alright, we're at 60. Should be good to start up the second engine here. And this is not a study simulation. This is... It's a highly detailed simulator, but it's definitely not a study level simulator like DCS would be. Because those go into some crazy detail. This is like, I guess, scratching the surface, diving in a little bit, but for the most part, without mods, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 isn't the most accurate, I guess. Still does a very good job, though. That is for sure. Get this on GPS. Get the generator on for the right engine now. And then when these engines spool up, we should be good to go. And then for our procedures, he expected 17 right, so we'll change that. 17 right, load. Looking good. All right. What do you guys think so far? I hope it's not too laggy for you guys. Not getting the highest frame rates. I decreased the settings though, so it should be bearable at least. Alright, time to get this APU off. And Oakland Tower, this is longitude number 10 Golf Alpha November, ready to taxi with Mike.
Tower 10 Golf Alpha November, runway 17 right, taxi via Delta, cross runway 13 at Delta.
17 right via Delta, cross runway 13 Golf Alpha November. Alright, we are good to taxi here. Just gotta make sure we've got our taxi instructions correct. Cross runway Delta. Okay, I see where we're going. I got my 4-flight diagram up right now. We're going to be following basically this to this runway right here, and we're clear to cross this 13 runway. So parking brake is off. We'll set our flaps right now, just so we don't forget. And just for the heck of it, we'll also start the timer. Normally you're supposed to start it once you get cleared to take off, I think, but we'll start it now, because why not? And we'll get this taxi underway. See someone else and just join the stream. Welcome to Zen, California, and welcome. What's DCS? And this is interesting. DCS is Digital Combat Simulator. That's a military study level simulator. So all the knobs, all the buttons, they work, and you can fly like F-15s, F-18s, whole bunch of crazy planes. This, however, is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So this is like civilian air traffic and stuff. We're flying a business jet right now, the Citation Longitude.
American 26,
Here it is.
ready to taxi.
And we're just following the ATC instructions to get from Oakland to Dallas-Fort Worth. It's a lot of fun, especially if you're into aviation. I'm studying to be a I actually already have my pilot's license, but I'm studying to get an IFR add-on, so this simulator definitely helps with some practice in that. So it's a lot of fun, great practice, and yeah, just a good time. Figured I'd stream it to you guys so you can enjoy or see some of the stuff I enjoy here in the aviation world. So we're just gonna hold short of the runway up here. Zoom out. Everything looks good. And we'll get the speed ready to go. You're not allowed to go past 215 knots until you're above flight level, or 10,000 feet. So we'll just bug it to 230 for now. And then when we get over 10,000, we'll go to 310 knots. That's what I set for my cruising altitude. 1 notch of flaps set. Everything else looking good. We're all configured. So we're going to hold short here, and they'll probably just get us a clearance without me even asking them, but let's see here.
Tower 10 Golf Alpha November, runway 17 right, clip takeoff.
17 right, clear for takeoff, Golf Alpha November. Alright, so we are cleared for takeoff. We'll put on our pulse and landing lights. Everything else is already configured. And we are good to go. Oh, almost everything. We got to turn on our pitot heat because it is a little chilly out there today. 21 degrees Celsius. It's not the coldest day, but as we get up to higher altitude, it's definitely going to get colder. And those clouds, when we fly through it, you can definitely pick up some ice, and we don't want that. Looks like there's a plane. Hopefully he holds short. Alright, he's holding short. Okay, we are rolling. There goes our rotate, so we'll pull up now. And we are airborne. Gear is coming up. Flaps coming up. Heading up to 5,000 feet, as per instruction.
Golf Alpha November, contact departure.
Going over departure. Have a good day. Golf Alpha November. Told us to go over departure. Departure, good evening. This is Longitude November 10 Golf Alpha November at 27, climbing up to 5,000.
And November 10 Golf Alpha November. Oak City departure. Radar contact. Climb maintain 13,000. And proceed direct Muddy.
13,000 direct to Muddy, Golf Alpha November. Alright, he cleared us up to 13,000. We are IMC now, which means we are flying in the clouds. Can't see outside, though it looks like it didn't last too long. We're just gonna throw on the autopilot right now. There we go. Lighten up the load for us. Okay, so the plane is just flying itself. Perfect. And we need to go direct Muddy. So we're going to activate that leg. Let's see what we got. There we go. He told us to go there. So we are going. Cool. We are on our way, folks. Time to look at the chat. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, William, it is very expensive for DCS. It is free for some of the beginner planes, like the P51. They have a trainer one of that, so if you want to just mess around with a high-level plane and not go shoot things, then the P51 is good. And they also have the Frogfoot, too. So there is a bit of a free option, but yeah, if you really want to get into it, you really do have to purchase some of the modules, and they can get very expensive, $80 or so, because it's a study level simulator. Like, I believe the military actually uses this program to like fly military planes, so it's very in-depth. It's a whole lot of fun though. It just takes a while. There's a steep learning curve to get into it. Microsoft Flight Simulator is a little better on the budget though, for sure. Only $40, $60 I think, so like a standard AAA game. Hey, no worries on California. And yeah, I love to just let people know how fun flying is, all the different rules and everything. There's a lot of cool little tidbits of information you can really pick up just from watching other people streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator, stuff like this. And again, yeah, like $80 for the top of the line planes in DCS. Although you can get, I think like some of them are as cheap as $40 for the highly detailed ones. Like the F5E is pretty highly detailed, and that goes for like $40. And then on sale, that's even cheaper too. So that's when I pick all mine up, because it is just not feasible for me to purchase that much. Alright, we're going to turn half bank mode on just to make it a little more comfortable for the people back there. We'll take a peek outside, because we can. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I turned the graphics down and it still looks absolutely amazing. This game is breathtaking. Alright, we'll turn the landing lights off too. We already got the flaps up, and we are en route. And then I'm going to expect to go over to 135.175 here in a bit, so I'll get that plugged in. because that is the center who's controlling a large area of air traffic, and we'll probably have to go over to him soon. We're past 10,000 feet, so we'll accelerate up to
American 26,
310 knots.
Climbing through 5,500 feet.
American 2627, say altitude climbing to.
310 knots on the speed.
Say again, American 2627.
Oh, looking good.
27, Oak City departure, radar contact. What altitude are you climbing to, sir?
And you guys, I'm going to link in the chat here a website called Vatastic, and you can actually see my plane flying out of Oakland.
Gotcha. Okay, American 2627.
So if you want to follow my flight live there, you can do that.
Clear direct money.
So let me just
15,
put it in the chat. There you guys go.
American 2627.
Sweet. So that way you can follow my plane. It's November, which is N10GAN.
November 10 Golf Alpha, November contact, 4% or 135.17.
135.175. Thanks. Have a good day. Golf Alpha November. All right.
Challenger 524 Mike Golf, are you able to Victory 2 arrival?
Hey, affirmative 4 Mike Golf.
November 524 Mike Golf, you're now clear to the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport via
Maybe it's just the
present
glare.
position direct Hoff, then the Victory 2 arrival.
Alright, 524 Mike Golf, go to DFW, present position, direct Hoff, Victory 2.
I thought I had a left engine fire, but it was just the sun glare. And center, this is Longitude November 10 Golf Alpha November with you at 13,000.
November 10 Golf Alpha November, Fort Worth Center, good evening. Oak City altimeter is 3007.
3007, Golf Alpha November. Cool, and then in a minute we'll contact him and ask for an ILS into the runway. That's basically this like radio beam that is sent up to your aircraft, and it lets you know if you're too far left, too far right, too far high, or too far low of the runway you're going into. So, very useful. It makes flying the plane a lot easier. Absolutely lovely view. I wish I knew the keybind to like clear all this clutter, because this is very nice view right now. Yeah, but the sun glare went right on the master caution. I thought it was lit up, and then I thought this was lit up too, so I'm like, oh my god, I have an engine fire, but nope, all good. All good.
Beluga 233, Fort Worth Center, good evening.
Flight plan here.
1 second here, your squawk code didn't come up on the system. Beluga
So yeah,
233,
we're on a
heavy,
Moose,
squawk
right?
3641.
We're at Mood, and then we're going to Moose.
Squawk 3641, Beluga 233.
There we go. And direct to Moose, and then when we get to Moose, we're gonna go to the Rebuckle, I guess is the way you pronounce it, and that starts our arrival into Dallas-Fort Worth. So that's the arrival route we're following. And I'm going to pull up my ForeFlight here. You can see I have my iPad, and that's how I plan my flights and everything, both in game and real life. And we're going to see what approaches they have. If you guys are more interested in airport procedures, you can actually go to this website called SkyVector, and it has a bunch of information on what approaches you could fly into airports, what departures you can fly out of airports, and a whole bunch of really cool, useful information, if you're interested.
Fort Worth Center, good day, American 26.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Flight level 150.
American 2627, Fort Worth Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Looks like
230, American
the wind is
2627.
coming from the
Beluga
north to the
233
south.
heavy, your radar contact 53
So they have a
miles
few
east
runways
of
we
the
can
El Dorado
use.
VOR. Welcome aboard.
So we will request one of the approaches into the south to north one way, so we fly into a headwind, and that's ideal for landing planes. You can fly slower and just a whole lot better.
Southwest 2481,
let's see what we got
contact Oak City approach 124.6. Good night.
We
Fort
will.
Worth Center contacting KOKC approach at 124.6. Appreciate your service.
American 2761, if I haven't given it to you yet, you're leaving my airspace to the east. Memphis Center is offline. Radar
Okay,
service
here we go.
terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Yeah, we're just patiently waiting. Over to Unicom now, 122.8, 2762.
Alright, we're gonna request 18 left. And center longitude November 10 Golf Alpha November. If we can, we'd like to do the ILS 18 left into Dallas Fort Worth.
November 10 Golf Alpha November. You can raise that request with regional approach once you get a little closer in.
Roger, 11, no thanks, Golf Alpha November. Alright,
Fort Worth Center, American.
he's telling us to tell the other guy it's not his problem.
American 808, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb, maintain flight level 300.
Nice, and we are already, in this short amount of time already,
Fort Worth Center,
let's see here.
Zulu would like to shoot for 17,000.
We're already like 70 miles out from Oakland, just in that short amount of time. These planes are absolutely fast. And you can actually switch to Mach units here. We're going half the speed of sound right now. Pretty crazy. And we're not even at full throttle. We're only like half throttle too. Pretty crazy. Let's see, up here, we're actually, the freezing levels are pretty good. Our outside air temperature is just above freezing, and the clouds are actually lower than us, so we don't have to worry about icing. Unless it gets colder down south, which I will find hard to believe.
Send a discretion, send 7,000, Greg, Omni-4 Zulu.
Okay. Whoop. And we'll see if we can get the ATIS to Dallas Fort Worth. That is 123,775. We'll see if we can just plug that in. Okay. 123,777. And actually, I don't want it there. I'm gonna want it over here. It was 123,775. There we go. I want to monitor both of them. So that way I'm listening into two radio frequencies at the same time, but I'm actually only talking on the one I need to talk to, which is that center guy who's controlling us right now.
November 10 Golf Alpha November, descend via the Victory to arrival.
Descending via the arrival, Golf Alpha November.
American 2627, descend via the Victory to arrival.
Via Victory to American 2627.
Alright, just gotta find the altitude here. Normally it gives us an altitude, so it took me off guard a little bit. Alright, he wants us just above 10,000.
Descend via the Victory to arrival, 524 Golf.
We'll get 1,000 feet per minute going. Because we are supposed to be below 11,000, but above 10,000 for the arrival here. And this is what's showing up on the plate.
American 2627, what
All
runway
right.
can I expect to land at with the Victory to arrival pattern down to DFW?
American 2627, regional approach will have your exact runway assignment. DFW is currently south flow, so tentatively you can expect 18 right, but again, regional approach will have the final runway assignment for you.
Likely 18 right, but we'll make sure with regional.
There we go, don't want to do that yet. Alright, cool. We're monitoring the ATIS, so once we get in range, we should be able to pick it up.
1771,
And we've hooked in the approach controller, and so he's going to have us talk to him in a minute.
American 1771, not a problem, thank you.
Everything going to plan so far. You can see as we're descending here, we've already picked up 4 degrees Celsius, so it's getting warmer. Don't have to worry about icing, which is always great. Icing is bad. Heading to Point Rebuckle. Rebuckle. All looks good. Okay.
November 10 Golf Alpha November, you're pretty low on the arrival there. The next intersection you should be coming up to, Arbuckle, you need to be at least above 16,000. And then cruise will be between 13,000 and 16,000.
Roger. Sorry about that. We'll climb back up to 13 for now. Golf Alpha November.
November 10 Golf Alpha November. If you'd like, as long as you're, say, 11,000, we're okay. Just maintain 11,000 and then descend via the Victory 2.
Alright, we'll maintain 11,000 here, and then we'll follow that approach plane, Golf Alpha November.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I just have traffic in the area that I got to keep you away from, and it's easiest on these arrivals to altitude separate.
Not a problem at all, Golf Alpha November. Alright.
American 6
Little low there on the arrival.
Space to the east, Memphis Center is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
That's okay though, we're climbing back up to 11.
American 256, same for you. You're leaving my airspace to the east. Memphis Center is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Okay, and we should come into approach airspace soon. They're going to tell us what to do, so that's great.
American 2627. I'm hoping that I can get a direct clearance to Belfort. That's Bravo Echo Lima Foxtrot Romeo.
Just double checking the approach here. Cool. And hopefully we can get the ILS in. That'd be very nice. Alright. So far so good.
American 2627. Verify you're looking for Bravo Echo Lima Foxtrot Romeo?
Affirmative. Belfort. Bravo Echo Lima Foxtrot Romeo.
American 2627, that's the complete opposite direction of the arrival into DFW. You'd be going probably 200 miles out of your way.
I don't think he wants that.
American
200 miles is a bit far.
Got it. My FMC had the Victory 2 arrival starting from over there. American 2627.
American 2627, how about we do this? Clear direct Victory, cross Victory at 11,000. At Victory, descend via the Victory 2 arrival.
Clear direct Victory, cross Victory at 11,000. I appreciate it. American 2627.
American 2627, and then just make sure you descend via the Victory 2 arrival after Victory.
Via the Victory 2 arrival after Victory. American 2627.
Alright, cool. That guy's behind us, that American guy. American Airlines, he's just behind us. I don't think he'll catch up.
629, Fort Worth Center, welcome.
He is catching up. He has a faster plane. What is he? He's an Airbus A320, so yeah, actually, he's pretty fast. There's Dallas, Fort Worth. We're right in there. We'll zoom in the map here. Cool. And once we get to Victory, we should be able to descend. And I'm sure the approach controller will just tell us how to descend. Ooh, some lightning down there. Bit of a storm. Not a problem for this plane, though. Shouldn't be a problem. Dallas-Fort Worth's a huge airport. I believe they have 6 or 7 runways. Maybe even more than that. Yeah, they got 7 runways. Whole lot of places to land.
American 2627, say indicated airspeed.
Let's see how fast
American
it's going.
2627, 289 knots.
I was actually going
American
pretty fast.
2627, reduce speed to 250 knots for traffic and spacing.
250 knots, American 2627.
So he's telling us, he's
And then
telling
American
him,
2627, comply with the speeds at victory.
that's right. So that American Airlines guy is going pretty fast behind us, so he's telling him to slow down so we can get up ahead of him. I'm sure when we departed, that A320 that we saw, that was the guy that's actually following us right now. Most likely. We'll probably turn on our... we'll just leave our pitot heat on for now. It's getting warmer. When we descend through these clouds, shouldn't pick up ice. Should be going over to approach here any minute. And they're gonna get us all the way down. Just gotta wait for him to tell us to go over to the approach.
November 10 Golf Alpha November, contact regional approach 125.02. Good night.
125.02, you have a good night. Golf Alpha November. Dallas approach, this is longitude number 10 Golf Alpha November, 11,000 Victory 2, and we would like to request the ILS runway 18 left. Let's see if they give it to us. No response. Interesting. Let's try 125.
Native frequency change approved. Have a good.
125. 025. Let's see if that works. Dallas approach. This is longitude November 10 Golf Alpha November. Level at 11,000. Victory 2 arrival. Like to request the ILS 18 left.
November 10 Golf Alpha November. Regional approach. You expect ILS runway 18 right. The advise you have 8 at KDFW.
Alright, we'll expect 18 right. We'll pick up ATIS now. Golf Alpha November.
American 2627 at flight level 143, descending down via the Victory approach.
We'll get ATIS.
American 2627 regional approach. Expect visual approach runway 18 right. Advise you have the 8 at KDFW.
Okay, it's Charlie. This is where it gets busy.
ATIS now. Expect
This is
visual
where it gets
18
busy.
right, American 2627.
Okay, we need to scroll down. ILS 18 right.
And November 0 Golf Alpha November. Confirmed descending by the Victory 2 arrival.
Sorry about that, we're descending now. Just picked up Charlie, Golf Alpha November. Everything's plugged in. The workload can get pretty intense sometimes. That's why these jets usually have the co-pilot helping them out with the radios and all the procedures and everything. But now that we got them all in, I think we are good to go. We are expecting the ILS 18 right. Approach 18 right. Let's get this in the 4-flight diagram so we can brief the approach. add to routes. We will look at the plate, full screen. Minimums here, 807 feet. .807 feet for minimums. Oh, we gotta put that on barometric altitude. Minimum set. Okay, we need to be at 4,000 feet for our point Ickle, which is 19.3 miles away from runway 18 right. We're gonna descend down 176 degree track. That's our final approach course. We need to be at 3,000 for Johan. This is a bunch of stuff that you guys probably don't understand because it's on a chart that you can find on, ooh, we need to slow down, Sky Vector, ForeFlight, all those flight planning things. So we're gonna slow down to 230 knots. There you go. Because we're supposed to be slower than 250 knots below 10,000 feet. So we are in violation of that right now. But it's not too big of an issue because we're at 9,000 and we're just slowing down. So it should be pretty good.
Number Golf Alpha November, then maintain 4,000.
4,000 Golf Alpha November. Alright, we are clear to 4,000, which is where we're supposed to be at for Point Ickle. Looks like it's going to take us right through these clouds, so we get a little bit of IMC time here. Fun, fun. We'll hold off on the landing lights. We still got quite a ways to go. We're like 30 miles from the runway with our course. All is good. We should get a glide slope here in a minute. And you'll see here, there'll be a glide slope indicator that tells us how high or low we're supposed to be. And this will switch over to a localizer that tells us if we're left or right.
Vectors and altitudes into DFW.
Another plane out there. Cool, cool.
American 2627, fly heading 250, then maintain 5,000. Vector vision approach, runway 18 right.
We're going to send a little faster here.
Say the heading again, please. American 2627.
American 2627, fly heading 110, then maintain 5,000. Vector vision approach, runway 18 right.
Just make sure we get down in
Heading
time because we only got 6 miles to go.
Descend down to 5,000. Expect visual approach 18
We'll slow down as well. Please tell me to lower your landing gear because throttles are at idle. Obviously, we're not going to do that right now. Ooh, here comes some clouds. Ooh, a little bit of IMC.
Regional approach, good afternoon. Challenger 524 Mike Golf out of 13.5 on the Victory to arrival with Charlie.
Challenger 4 Mike Golf, regional approach, expect runway 18
We'll turn on our panel lighting as well.
18 right, and we're parking east side, so if we could get east runway, that'd be great, but we'll expect 18 right.
Stand by, number 0 Golf Alpha November, about 5 miles from Ligre, turn right heading 150, maintain 4,000, close cause the cutouts, runway 18 right approach.
Alright, clear ILS 18 right approach, November 10 Golf Alpha November. Alright, so we've cleared to the approach here, and we're turning in.
Number 4 Mike Golf, expect visual approach, runway 17.
And we're gonna the heading
Expect the visual 177.
like to 176 degrees. And there's the airport way out there, I believe. So let's get this all turned. It's kind of hard with the scroll wheel in the flight simulator. But we are making do with what we have. Alright. 9.5. Procedure turn inbound. And we actually need to descend down to 3,000 feet now. Ooh, that's a bit much of a descent. We're not going to make that aggressive. Glide slope indicator. Cool. And I don't think we're... There we go. This is where it gets busy again. A lot of stuff to do. 176 degrees. We're gonna slow down.
Golf Alpha November, contact KDFW Tower 124.15.
124.15. Have a good day. Golf Alpha November. You can see how you can get overwhelmed with work very fast. Good evening, Dallas Tower. This is Dallas Tower. This is November 10 Golf Alpha November on the ILS runway 18 right.
November 10 Golf Alpha November, DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land.
18 right, clear to land, Golf Alpha November. Clear to land, let's get our landing lights on.
And you're on the ILS runway 18 right, correct?
Affirmative, ILS 18 right, Golf Alpha November.
10 Golf Alpha November, thank you.
Coming up on Point Ligre. Ligre. That's 10 miles away from the airport.
13.19er. Visibility 10.
There goes our ATIS.
Number 10 Golf Alpha November, information Delta now current wind 140 at 13, gust 19, altimeter 3007.
Delta current 3007, Golf Alpha November. Okay, we're switching over to approach mode now. Looking good. And we need to 3007. There's the runway, that's where we're landing, but we just need to focus on this right now. Arm the auto throttle, disarm it. We're going to descend, or slow our descent here. Just going to idle it. We are at our final approach fix now, so we are good to go. Everything's looking great. Just get our taxi diagram up, get that ready. Actually gonna pull the speed brake out just a little bit. One notch of flap. There we go. Time to put on our gear. Another degree of flap. Controlling the throttle manually now. And the plane is adjusting for our glide slope, so less work for us, which is always great. Full flaps. A little slow, so we're going to add some power. Sending below glide slope, so we need that power.
Number 159, oh, disregard.
And we'll just tell him we're going to West Hangars. First thing I saw on the taxi diagram. Tells us we're way low. We're gonna get ready to disconnect the autopilot. Coming up on minimums, we got 200 feet to go. Minimum is the minimum altitude in which we can descend. Autopilot's taking us low, so we're taking this manually in. Now I'm flying the aircraft, not the computer. So we're gonna gain some altitude here. 4 red lights mean we're low, 4 whites mean we're high, and 2 means we're right on glide slope.
November 1959
So
Bravo,
on
hold
glide
short,
slope.
runway 18 right.
Below minimums now. A little bit to the right. Bit too much of a flare. There we go.
American 2627 on visual approach, runway 1810 miles from the runway. Excuse me, 18
There
right.
we go.
10 miles.
American
Low frame rate here.
DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, American 2627.
But we are
Number
down.
1959 Bravo cross, runway 18 right at Whiskey Foxtrot. Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, RNAV. Just line up and wave, runway 18 left now.
Crossing 18 right, line up 18 left.
Okay, we need to find out where we're going. We're gonna pull off here just so we're out of a runway. We do not want to be on a runway right now. I think this is not really the right turn off, but it's okay. We can get going wherever we need to go with ground. Just better to get off the runway right now. We'll see if they'll just tell us where to go or if we'll request the place.
November 10 Golf Alpha November, hold short, runway 18 left at Whiskey Lima.
Holding short of 18 left at Whiskey Lima, Golf Alpha November.
59 Bravo, holding short, 18 left.
November 1959 Bravo, stand by one moment, I need to pull something up.
Standing by 1.
Is that Echo? That's Echo. Cool. So this is Echo. This can be very confusing, so we gotta look at these signs here, see where we're at. There's Whiskey Lima. Okay, so he wants us to pull up here.
November 1959 Bravo, I have an amendment to your flight plan before takeoff. Advisory, copy.
19er 59er Bravo, go ahead.
November
There we go.
1959 Bravo.
So we're down at
stand by.
Dallas.
November
Awesome.
10 Golf Alpha November, cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Lima. At Whiskey Lima, where are you going tonight?
If we can, we'd like to go to the corporate aviation ramp, and we'll cross 18 left at Whiskey Lima.
November 10 Golf Alpha November, Roger. Cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Lima. Taxi via Golf Yankee to the corporate ramp.
Golf Yankee to the corporate ramp, and we're crossing 18 left right now. Golf Alpha November.
November 10 Golf Alpha November, thank you. November 1959 Bravo, I have a new SID for you. Advisory, copy.
And realism at its finest, gonna plow straight through this forklift.
Alright, I'm gonna put you in the Jackie 8 departure. We're gonna put you on the Texoma 8 departure.
Okay, and we need to
Hit it.
go
Texoma 8 for 1959 Bravo, stand by while I put that in.
For 1959 Bravo, Roger. It should still be the same transition, so it'll be a Texoma 8 departure, Ardmore transition.
1959 Bravo, tempo.
We'll taxi on this. Alright, so we're on Gulf right now. That's the name of this taxiway, or road, if you will. And we're going to taxi pretty far.
American 28, ready for departure, runway 36 right.
Pretty far up here until we get up to Yankee.
American
Cool.
528.
So great flight, short little flight today.
American 528, contact the
15,
tower
28.
126.55.
We got two people talking at the same time. Can get pretty hectic. Yeah, less than an hour. Wow, 40 minutes.
(1959) Bravo. Tower.
Obviously, this is a big airport, so
Yes, sir. You still have the
it can get pretty low frame rates. A lot of traffic coming in here. Pretty crazy.
(1959) Bravo.
Can't imagine what the frame rates I would be getting if I didn't lower my graphic settings. Got full ATC coverage. Not only did we get 2 towers, but we also got departure and approach as well as center. So
right heading 18.
great night for ATC coverage.
18 left, clear for takeoff.
185, 18 left, clear for takeoff. 1959 Bravo.
And you'll see Yankee come up here just in a hot second. It's the second taxiway on the 2 roads. I guess it's the best way to describe it, because the one below that is Zulu. So this is Zulu right here, and that's Yankee right above it. That's just now coming into view.
American 2627 requesting
Short runway 18 left at Whiskey Kilo.
824.
They both called the same. They both called at the same time. That's funny.
American 2627 requesting taxi to gate Alpha 24.
American 2627 at Golf 8, hold short, runway 18 left.
Okay, coming up.
Hold short, 18 left, American 2627.
And we are going to
Envoy
that parking lot.
12, contact tower 126.55.
Cool. Yeah, I love the hecticness though, just the craziness of all the people talking. Makes flying a lot more interesting. Okay. Just gotta keep taxiing. It's a huge airport. So many runways, so many taxiways, so many big boys coming in. Big boys, I mean those Airbuses. In fact, that might be a player right there. That guy. And there's someone on short final. Plane hasn't loaded in yet, but I can see his position lights. Okay, so this is Zulu right here. We need to turn here to Yankee.
So 195.9 Bravo, contact departure 118.5. See ya.
118.5, 1959 Bravo. Thank you. Have a good night.
American 2627 cross runway 18 left at Golf 8, taxi via Golf Yankee Lima Echo Juliet to the ramp.
Cross 18 left at Golf 8, taxi via Golf to the ramp.
Okay.
American 2627 taxi via
All those
Golf
cars.
Yankee Bridge Lima Echo Juliet to the ramp.
Taxi via Golf,
Okay.
Yankee Bridge, Lima, Juliet to the ramp.
Oh, are we gonna go over a
So it's
bridge?
gonna be Echo Juliet.
Is there a Yankee Bridge? That'd be pretty cool.
Echo Juliet to the ramp.
American 2627.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to go over a bridge. Oh, I think we are here. Oh, no way.
1959 Bravo.
Okay, I gotta go external view for this.
Equipment failure. I'll be no longer flying.
Over 1959 Bravo.
It's rendered so poorly, but it's so cool at the same time. Oop, a little off center line here. Enjoying the views too much. Yeah, that's so cool. Alright, getting close to getting off here. We're gonna park right on over here at the corporate aviation ramp. Seemed like an appropriate place for us to go, so just decided to choose that. Was gonna go to West Hangars first, but kind of went off on the wrong taxiway, so just changed my mind to over here. Okay, so it's going to be the next left we can do. I think I see it right here. Juliet Yankee should be the correct place to taxi. Just says Yankee, but sounds about right. And this holding line right here means that we do not even have to contact the controllers to move in this area, so pretty cool. We have successfully done our flight. We'll park over here somewhere. Just find a random spot. Doesn't matter a whole lot. I think that's actually a player too. Someone in their TBM. So we'll just pull up behind him. Okay, get ready to start that turn. Parking brake up. Yeah, getting very poor frame rates here. Taxi light off. Yeah, we're a big boy compared to him. Big boy. Alright, let's get rid of the stick here. Shut down the left engine first. Turn off all our panel lights. Alright, and that counts as the flight. We'll disconnect from Vatsim. And there you go, ladies and gents, from Oakland to Dallas Fort Worth. Very fun flight tonight. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Been a while since I've been streaming, so I hope this is a nice Grand Prix opening to streaming again. I'm going to try and stream 2 times a week. I'll throw in some Geometry Dash in there, of course. It wouldn't be the Loganators without some Geometry Dash content. We'll definitely do some more Microsoft Flight Simulator, though. We'll do some more Vatsim. DCS, hopefully. We'll find whatever games kind of really come to mind. Yeah, it's just Geometry Dash, maybe some War Thunder, Microsoft Flight Simulator, DCS, the whole shebang. We'll see what we can do, but until then, guys, thank you so much for coming on to the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. TheLoganatorz signing off. See you guys.